We're going to go through a banded glenohumeral axial rotation biased in shoulder extension. For this exercise, there's a few areas that you can actually play when you explore this exercise. So shoulder extension being our ability to extend the arm, take the arm behind us. We can then get quite specific where exactly we have this arm. So in combination with adduction, bringing the arm closer towards my midline, or abduction, taking it a little bit more out to the side. The exercise is to rotate the glenohumeral independently from the shoulder blade or the scapula. So I'm looking to perform this movement back and forth with the exercise. So as a demonstration, I have my band. I can stand quite close to the band. I've attached it from above, and then from here I'm going to pull the band down to my midline, and then from here I can step forwards a little bit. This will start to create more tension on the band, and then slowly let the arm back into extension to a point where, for example, I maybe feel I'm starting to get to my end range for shoulder extension. I'm probably starting to feel maybe a bit of a stretch sensation on the front of the shoulder and maybe the bicep. And then from here, I would perform the exercise. So I internally rotate. When I get to my end, I fight for more for a few seconds, and then I do the opposite. I externally rotate. Fight for more for a few seconds before changing direction. And as I mentioned earlier, I could be performing the same exercise with a slight adduction, bringing my arm closer to my midline, challenging the shoulder joint from this position. I could opt to go a little further out to the outside, bringing the shoulder into more abduction, and then performing the exercise here. So you can explore multiple zones with this exercise. I could even change body position, so I could bring myself down, for example, maybe into a half kneeling position, perform the exercise here and see how it feels and how it challenges myself. So to recap, shoulder extension, taking the arm back in combination with deviations of bringing the arm towards the midline or a little bit more out to the outside. Anywhere in this zone, you can be performing this exercise. And then also how you grip the band. So a few ideas. You could use a ball. I would secure that ball on the band and then take hold as so. And then I could be doing the same thing here. And then my favorite option is to actually use a fat grip. So with the fat grip, I'll do the same thing. I'll secure this through the band, and then what this does is it changes how I'm gripping now the band. So then when I go into this position again and I'm performing the exercise, it creates a different sensation on how this whole shoulder joint and the connective tissues around it are being challenged and how they're also responding. So a few options as well is how you change the increment in terms of how you hold on to the band will have an effect on how it changes the areas it's challenging through the shoulder joint.